Hello YouTube, this is ST with ST Silver Stacking back with you again. In this video I am going to discuss terrorism and hostile foreign actors and the potential ramifications on society. Most reasonable people would agree the first step to solving a problem is to define the problem. The problem clearly is radical Islamic terrorism. However, our current administration refuses to utter these words or let it be printed in training material. So, what does Homeland Security consider the potential problems? Let me read you a list of attributes. Use Google. Fact check me. I got this from multiple sources. Don't believe me? Google it yourself. Expressions of libertarian ideals and philosophies. Bumper stickers. Do not tread on me, bumper stickers. Makes you a potential bad guy in the eyes of Homeland Security. Second Amendment lovers. If you're an NRA member or have a concealed weapons permit, the Homeland Security considers you a threat. Survivalist literature, or by extension, watching videos like this or making videos like I am. I'm sure I'm getting on somebody's list, like here. Stockpiling. Nothing says bloodthirsty terrorist like somebody who makes sure they have food put back for their family in case of an emergency. Fear of economic collapse. Well, this just brings pretty much everybody in the silver and gold community into Homeland Security's crosshairs. Yes, if you buy precious metals out of fear of economic collapse, you are a potential terrorist. Fear of big government. Well, I guess George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison were all potential terrorists because they were scared to death of the ramifications of a big government. And let's throw Ronald Reagan in there too. We're in good company if you are scared of big government. Homeschooling. Yes, y'all watch them homeschoolers. You know they're anarchists. Declaration of Constitutional Rights. Okay. Declaration of Constitutional Rights. To say I have these rights guaranteed by the founding fathers of this country who believed these are rights that are handed down by God, and to hold up the 10 amendments that are part of the law of the land makes me a potential terrorist. Belief in a New World Order conspiracy. Yes, I do believe in a New World Order conspiracy. I'm not going to discuss it on these prepping videos because I want verifiable information that is not open to arguments out there to hopefully move people that are reluctant to prep into prepping. By the way, Janet Napolitano, and I probably just butchered her name, I don't care. Also, a few years ago, she was Secretary of Homeland Security, gave some more attributes. A vet. Nothing says terrorist and overthrowing a country like somebody that took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. People that go to church. Now, I don't know about you, but where I go to church, they just send us out there just to kill everybody. Just to raise all kind of mayhem. Nope. They tell us to pray for people. Pretty much that's it. Pro-life. Nothing says bloodthirsty terrorist like people that believe in the sanctity of human life. Of course, gun owners. And she even went so far as to say pickup truck. I read it and went, I guess I'm a potential terrorist. I didn't know that. I fed every one of them. So, At the same time, our administration will not utter the words radical Islamic terrorism. So what are they doing about radical Islamic terrorism? Not a damn thing. They won't even let it be printed in training literature. Now, let's move to effects. The economic effects of a major terrorist incident. I'm not going to use 9/11 for example. I'm going to use the Boston Marathon bombing. Two guys. They were untrained. They might have went to one of the stans over in the former Soviet Union. Russia even told our intelligence people, hey, these guys were over here. They were training. Might want to look into it. Okay, they come back. It was Mickey Mouse. It was amateur hour. They passed up a lot of opportunities on this. They had no escape plan. They were poorly financed. It doesn't appear they were coordinating with anybody above them. So they were uncoordinated, unfinanced, and relatively untrained with piss poor planning. They shut down a major American city, these two guys, for several days. And if you remember the newscast of it, the local authorities were going house to house without a warrant, kicking in doors, searching houses. They were not in hot pursuit. They didn't have a warrant. They had no knowledge that individual was in the house. They just started randomly searching houses. What happened to the Fourth Amendment? This was a minor terrorist. I mean, it was major for the people affected. Please understand, I feel for the people that were affected. But in the grand scheme of things, this was not a major deal, and constitutional rights for ordinary citizens went out the window. Exactly. Now, no, I probably shouldn't bring up constitutional rights because it gets me another tick mark on somebody's list. But it's true. Now, what can 200 or 2,000 of these guys in coordinated attacks across the United States in retail and entertainment venues, also educational venues, do to our economic system? I shudder to think. I shudder to think of the cost of human lives. I shudder to think of the cost of economic issues. The economic impact, I mean. Now, how soon before one or the group of these guys do it? They've proven they will do stuff. Look at Europe. I used to always love Europe. Europe is a deadgum cesspool now. Not because of Europeans, but because of the crap that's been brought in there. The same people want to bring them here. Now let's talk about foreign actors. I know I'm having to go very quick in this video. I'm trying to keep it as short as I can. We made an agreement with Iran. The agreement, I don't care what Obama tells you, virtually guarantees in 10 to 12 years from the inception of the agreement, which the clock is ticking already, Iran will have a nuclear bomb. There is substantial evidence, if you Google, that Obama has pledged the United States will defend Iran against an attack from Israel. At the same time, in 2015, the United States intelligence acknowledged they were aware of a plan by Iran, once they have the capability, to stage an EMP attack, electromagnetic pulse attack, by detonating a nuke high above the United States. We're providing them protection. They say they want to do something that will cause mass destruction in America. Our government's own numbers say 1 year from an EMP, 90% of the public will be dead. 90%. Look around, everybody. Think about that. That's what the electric grid going down would do to this country. Within 1 year, 90%. 9 out of 10 people you know will not make it. We pledge to defend them. If the information is true, I do believe it. We have definitely signed an agreement that virtually guarantees they will be unmolested. These are the same people that will not utter the words radical Islamic terrorism. Now let's talk about bad haircut in South Korea. I know bad haircuts, trust me. The old bad haircut over there, how many times has he threatened nuclear weapon release? I always thought if someone cocked the gun and pointed it in your direction, you took his ass out immediately. Sooner or later, one of these nut jobs is going to do something. Be prepared. Have food. Have water. Have barter items. All these issues that Homeland Security doesn't want you to do it. Stockpile ammo. We'll talk more about this in the last video. The next video I am going to discuss the coming economic collapse. Not if, but it will happen. And it will be bad. The only thing that will prevent an economic collapse at this point is an intervening event such as what I just described, which will cause the economy to collapse, but other means. But there will be an economic collapse if nothing else happens. It's prudent to be prepared, folks. People that think this is tinfoil hat, that's why I'm avoiding the New World Order stuff. I'm doing stuff that can be researched. This is not tinfoil hat. This is the real deal. Please comment. I'm ST with ST Silver Stackers. God bless you. And I have no problem uttering the phrase radical Islamic terrorist. Thank you.